Hello and welcome to another episode of Patriotic Housewife. Happy Thursday. I hope everyone is doing well. Today we are going to jump into the Megyn Kelly addressing the fact that she found out that Ben Shapiro was lying when she was interviewing him, saying that Candace Owens accused Erica Kirk of killing Charlie Kirk. So Candace reshared her post on Twitter. And basically, we're just going to watch her speak. So let's start there, and then we'll get into everything else.
He said that Candace has been claiming Erica Kirk was behind the murder of Charlie, which I had not heard. And I was taken aback because that seems like something I would have heard. It's so crazy. And I have since learned it is not true. Candace has not made that claim. And in fact, I've now seen several clips of Candace specifically defending Erica Kirk and saying she would never make a claim like that about Erica, and that she is open-minded to other people at Turning Point. That's obvious. She's been making that point. I had heard that point, but she's specifically been defending Erica Kirk, and she's been saying she does not think that of Erica. And in fact, if you read her comments, she's under pressure to make comments about Erica. And so far, what I've seen, she hasn't. So thank you for that question. He said that
Okay, guys. So Candace basically shared it, just saying, thank you, Megyn Kelly, for clarifying that Ben Shapiro quite literally lied to your face and to your audience about my words. Rarely in politics do you see someone lie so brazenly in an effort to morally blackmail someone into their position. Trying to equate questioning Turning Point USA employees about their verifiable lies to accusing Erica Kirk of murdering her own husband is a vile and obvious attempt to shut down further investigation and will not work. So let me know in the comments, guys, what you guys think of that even being a thing, because I'm so glad that Megyn Kelly actually went and addressed this when she realized that Ben Shapiro lied. I'm sure her team, and this comes back to even the Grand Theft Auto thing with Nick Fuentes, Ben Shapiro lied several times that day. And I hope that eventually she sees the true clip of what she took out of context and shared with her audience, because she made bad claims on several people and several things. And so I am grateful that she apologized, acknowledged that she was wrong, acknowledged that he lied. And I really hope going forward, she starts to not just take what she hears or takes clips and make sure that the information that she is spreading and sharing is actually true, especially being on the level and the caliber that she is. I would hope that she does better work, and hopefully her team will do that for her. So let me know in the comments what you guys thought of that. Like I said, glad she addressed it. Glad she apologized. Candace Owens deserves that apology. And yeah, I just think Candace Owens isn't getting enough backing from people publicly. But I also think Megyn Kelly, like I said in my previous podcast, is trying to ride this line of where she doesn't want to take sides. She doesn't want to be pro-Israel or anti-Semite. She really is trying to avoid this whole thing. And I think at some point she is going to have to pick a side. It's just getting to the point where too many people are going to keep questioning. And eventually you're going to have a stance somewhere. I feel bad, but that's just how it goes. She's in a position where this is just how it is, right? So thought that was interesting. Wanted to definitely address that here. And I'm just so glad that she actually came out and did that, because most people do not do that and don't address things like that. So Megyn Kelly, the next clip we're going to share is her basically saying that she's not going to go after Ben Shapiro. She's not going to go after Candace Owens. I don't really understand why she's afraid to really go after Ben Shapiro, being that quite literally he just lied all over the place on her platform, her show, and made her look really honestly ridiculous. I would be going after that person, because at that point, that's my reputation on the line, and it was my show. I would be upset, but we're going to watch that clip now. and then we will discuss that afterwards. So let's jump into that.
To go after Ben either. I'm good friends with them. I'm just not doing that. So I don't care if you don't like it. Candace is not a good friend of mine. I know her a little, but we're not friends. But I'm not going to go after her for a variety of reasons. Number one, we, before this whole thing started, had a very nice connection over something. It's personal, and I have no desire to stick a knife in her. And number two, the more you insist I must, the more I want to tell you to go pound sand. And now that it's like the stakes, you must, you have to. No, it's a no. Okay, BLMers. I didn't raise the fist, and I won't be saying whatever you want me to say. To your, chagrin, I might have said something. I don't know. I don't keep a daily monitor on other podcast hosts, but if they cross on my newsfeed and I find it interesting, I might comment on it. But now that you've made it the stakes of our relationship that I must, now I really won't. I'm not going to go.
Okay, guys. So I think it is great that she is saying she is not going to disown anybody. She's not going to publicly say anything bad about Candace Owens. She's not going to shame anybody or not let people have their opinions or ask questions or investigate. I think that is great. And also her saying that she's not going to be backed into a corner is great. I just wish that she would do a little bit more, like go a little bit further. Let me know what you guys think, how you guys feel about, Megyn Kelly trying to essentially stay out of this conflict. Totally understandable. But at what point do you think, it's kind of the last straw where she has to put her foot down? Maybe that is her way of putting her foot down, I guess, where it's like, hey, I'm not going to go after anybody. I'm not going to talk bad about anybody. I think here we're still trying to play, Switzerland in a sense. But let me know what you guys think in the comment. Be sure to like and share this video. And I will see you guys all in the next one.